Kickoff is brought to you by Community First Credit Union, Winn-Dixie, Baptist Health, Bowden Eye and Associates, Brumos Automotive, and Coastal Spine and Pain Center.
Hello and welcome into Armada Kickoff. The spring season has come to an end and the Armada finished with a flourish. We'll have the highlights of the Armada's thrilling comeback in New York. We'll also see the new Armada kits, a customized uniform for the fall season, and the 2016 season as well, introduced this week.
We'll also hear what the players think about these new kits and how some of the Armada stacked up against the rest of the North American Soccer League, plus the Analyst Roundtable, and Bob Veal joins us in Bob's Boot Room. But
first, let's start with the end of the spring in the Big Apple. About a month ago, the Armada were in position to make Saturday's match a de facto spring championship game, but injuries and a scoring drought dropped the Armada from second in the table to fifth, entering their first ever trip to face the first-place New York Cosmos. How would the Armada fare on the big stage? Guillermo Hoyos hoping his side can finish up the spring season strong in New York, taking on the first-place Cosmos. Miguel Gallardo gets caught out from his net, and Raul chips him. It goes off the crossbar, then off Gallardo's leg and in to give the Cosmos a 1-0 lead. Take another look. Gallardo all the way out at the top of the box, and Raul, the veteran, recognizes it and takes advantage to give New York the early edge. 26th minute now. This is the first goal of the NASL career of Agup Chirissian, and it makes it a 2-0 game. Was he offside here? Nope. Close. Boehner put the hand up, but Chirissian stayed onside and makes it 2-0. Second half now, 59th minute. Pascal Million starting to go to work for the Armada. The Haitian national, nice little 1-2 coming up here with Jamal Johnson. Watch this in a tight space. Right to Jamal, then right back, and Million gets it past Jimmy Maurer to give the Armada their first goal in over 300 minutes of play. Million's third goal of the match. Later in the half, 73rd minute, a giveaway. A little bit of a sloppy play there near the top of the box, and Pascal Million there again to take advantage. His second goal of the night, his fourth of the season, and the Armada are level at 2 apiece. Look at this coming off the throw from Maurer. Just a kind of a heavy touch leads to the Armada opportunity, and Million does not miss. That is the kind of play that made him a star for the Haitian national team. Then 86th minute, on a breakout. Lucky Kosana with a little toe poke from the top of the 6-yard box, gets it past Miguel Gallardo, and it looks like at this point, New York is going to win the match and win the spring championship. However, late in the contest, watch this move by Matt Boehner. Whoop, a little spin move. Doesn't get anything there, but it sets up a corner, and it gives the opportunity for the Armada in the 89th minute. Joseph Toby off the inside of the right foot, his first professional goal. The Armada earned the draw 3-3 in New York, and it gives them great momentum heading to the fall season.
We go for the win. It's really important. Mid-season, the spring season, we try to finish on a high note. We see, we have it on us. We have it on us. Then, get a draw on the wood is, it's good for us. So we just got to keep going and keep fighting. So it's going to pay off at the end.
It's been a long time coming. I'm just happy to help the team to get the tie, even though we wanted to win. We had a couple of opportunities to win at the second half, but it feels good to score my first professional goal.
We had a talk in the dressing room, and we knew that we were better than that. We deserve better than that, and I'm just super proud of the guys that came out second half. And they fought hard. They left it all out there. I know the guys that came off, they're absolutely done, because they left everything out there. And as a coach and as a teammate, speaking for myself, I can't ask for anything more from my players.
You take a look at the numbers here. It's really a tale of two halves in this match, and pretty much you're looking at the same kind of numbers on both sides. Goals, of course, even. Shots, very close. On goal, very close. The Armada actually had more shots on goal than the Cosmos, but in the end, those 3 goals in the second half will be 3 to remember for the Armada as they finish up the spring season in 6th place in the standings.
The fair and fair man of the match went to Haitian-born forward Pascal Million. Million has been named man of the match for the Armada 3 times so far this season, and it's to no surprise. For the full 90 minutes, Million just did not stop, and his hard work finally paid off in the 59th minute after a pass from Jamal Johnson that helped Million put one just past the Cosmos goalkeeper. But he wasn't done yet. In the 73rd minute, Million scores again and later assisted in Toby's goal to lead the Armada into a 3-3 draw against the Cosmos. Million leads in goals for the Armada with 4, was named NASL Player of the Week, and to the NASL Team of the Week twice this spring season. Yes, the spring is done, but that doesn't mean the Armada is done. They will be hosting an international friendly against Boca Juniors of Argentina on June 27th at Everbank Field with kickoff at 8 p.m. After that, the fall season kicks off with a few away matches both in Ottawa, Atlanta, and Minnesota. Then on July 18th, the boys in blue return home to Community First Park in their new kits for a match against the New York Cosmos. The Armada gave us a taste for what's to come in the fall season in that second half rally in New York. Although the team didn't finish as high in the standings as they hoped, Cole found out they're still a very confident group.
The way the Armada performed in the second half against the Cosmos certainly can serve as a jumping-off point, and it may just be a precursor of big things to come.
We're excited about it. You know, we stuck together in the second half of the last game, and you know, we pulled through it. So, you know, going into the second season, we're definitely going to be confident.
There were lessons learned in the spring season, including some that were learned in the final 45 minutes in New York.
Overall, I think for being a first-year club, we done well. We obviously want to do better. We're going to be working hard towards that. And now everybody knows the teams we're going to be playing, the players that they have. Everybody knows it's a competitive league. Anybody can beat anybody. And so now that everybody got to see that, we should be able to come out with a different mentality and be able to clinch the title.
Now armed with the confidence and the chance to get some players back in the lineup like Keita, the Armada could be a dangerous club in the fall season.
You just have to believe. You have to give everything. You know, all the team in the league, I don't see no big difference. You know, the person that should, you know, when you're ready, you will win your game. So you have to give everything. With everybody together, we have, you know, amazing players. We have people working very hard. So when we keep on going like that from the first minute of every game, definitely we're going to beat every team.
Hey, take a look at how some of the Armada players fared in the NASL spring season. Omar Cummings of San Antonio led with 5 goals, but Pascal Million and 6 others second place with 4 goals. Keita and Jamal Johnson both scored 3, despite the fact that Keita played only 6 matches in that spring season.
The Armada launched their new Nike Dry Fit kits. They'll wear them for the remainder of 2015 and all of 2016. The new styles showcase the Armada's ties to the Navy presence in Jacksonville with its colors and anchored crest over the heart. Owner Mark Frisch worked very closely with Nike to customize these jerseys, and there's 3 sets of them. The home jersey, which is navy at the top, white in the middle, and bottom is gold. Away, which is just the opposite, white at the top, gold in the middle, and navy at the bottom. And finally, the alternate, all gold with the navy in the middle. Armada players and future Armada players shared their excitement.
It's fantastic to be getting a new kit even in the first 6 months of me being here. So, you know, I'm just happy to be a part of it, you know.
Which one's your favorite one so far?
I'd have to say probably the blue one. I like the blue one. I like the blue one, definitely. But they're all really nice, you know. I mean, but I think the blue one will suit me a little bit better. Like.
It's lovely. It's lovely. Obviously, it's really exciting for the fans as well. For us, it's a new look, fresh. So we're loving that. We're loving it so far.
Which one's your favorite one?
Well, the home kit always is a favorite for everybody. But I have a beautiful. I liked a lot the gold one. The gold one. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm super pumped that I was given the opportunity to wear it and even keep them, and got them all autographed too. So I'm super excited.
Well, let's turn around. Let's see these autographs that you got. Who did we get? We got Matt Boehner, Miguel Gallardo. This is awesome, and you get to keep them.
Yes, ma'am. Super excited. Super fortunate. We even got them for the players too. So
there's a specific team on JFC that'll be able to wear these kits.
It's, I believe, U12 to U18, the boys teams, the top elite teams. We get to wear these next year. So, and I'm on one of those teams, so I'm fortunate enough to get to wear one of these jerseys.
The Armada made a huge announcement late last week. The club is hosting a mid-season international friendly with the top club in Argentina, Boca Juniors. Boca Juniors is also part of Argentina's first division, and it has been since it came to be in 1913. Arguably the most successful soccer club in Argentina, they have won 63 titles so far, which includes 30 First Division championships and 11 domestic cups. Internationally, Boca has won 18 titles, and according to FIFA, they are second in the world for number of international titles won, alongside AC Milan and Real Madrid. Boca Juniors fan base is made up of about 40% of the country's population.
And here's how you can be a part of this massive match. If you're a season ticket owner, the match is included in your season ticket, either the full 20-game pack or the fall season tickets. You can also take advantage of the summer triple pack. 3 matches starting as low as $36. The pack includes the Boca Juniors friendly, as well as the fall home opener against the Cosmos and the July 31st match against Minnesota United. Call 844-2-ARMADA or online at armadafc.com. Or you can become a season ticket owner. The fall season tickets includes all 10 NASL fixtures, plus that Boca Juniors friendly, as I mentioned. Season tickets start as low as $99. Same way to get a hold of these. Call 844-2-ARMADA or online at armadafc.com. Straight ahead, one record was set over the weekend, and we say goodbye to Miguel Ibarra in the North American Soccer League. We'll go around the NASL.
And Bob Veal joins us for Bob's Boot Room. Stick around, more Armada Kickoff is straight ahead.
Reminder for you, this big mid-season friendly against Boca Juniors, the top club in Argentina, Saturday, June 27th. That's a week from Saturday, 8 o'clock kickoff at Everbank Field. The summer triple pack includes tickets to these. Also, if you're a full season ticket owner, you've got tickets already, but if you don't have tickets, you won't want to miss this. Call 844-2-ARMADA or online at armadafc.com. In the final weekend of the spring season, the champions and the spot in the postseason were still up for grabs. New York had the edge, but the Rowdies still had a shot. Let's go around the NASL.
We start in Tampa, where the Rowdies came in needing to win and get some help to win the spring season, and this one certainly helped. Martin Nunez, a bending free kick in the 75th minute. Rowdies beat the Atlanta Silverbacks 3-0 in Tampa, but they don't close the gap enough. They'll finish in second place in the table. More on that in just a moment. Meanwhile, Indy 11 and FC Edmonton going at it in Indy. Indy's been a hot team, and the kids are loving it in the Midwest. After Tim Reagan took over as the head coach, they have been very, very good. Brian Brown get things done in the opening 45 minutes. Indy would go on to a 3-0 victory over FC Edmonton in front of a near-capacity crowd. Minnesota United and Fort Lauderdale. Here is the early goal scored by James Marceline. It's the last game as a member of the Loons for Miguel Ibarra, and he's given the opportunity on a PK, and he scores to even things up. Fort Lauderdale, though, would win it 3-2 as Ibarra gets set to head to the Mexican League. San Antonio and Ottawa, a 0-0 draw. Ottawa has now held the opposition scoreless in an NASL modern era record 526 consecutive minutes.
All right, so here's the league table. At the end of the spring, the New York Cosmos are the spring champions. They did not lose a match all season long. 5 wins, 5 draws. Tampa Bay right behind. You might note that the Armada very nearly battled Tampa Bay to a draw. They drew with the Cosmos. Minnesota United, very close contest. They beat Indy 11. So all these teams, just about, with the exception of Carolina, ahead of the Armada. The Armada had a chance to win or at least draw a point from. The Armada finished 6th in the table with 12 points. Bottom of the table did see some change throughout the course of the season. Silverbacks wind up at the bottom of the table. Both the Canadian teams, they're at 9th and 10th. And the Fort Lauderdale Strikers might be the biggest disappointment in the first half. They had big expectations. They finished with 11 points, but it's a very close bunch from about 9th to 3rd. Only 4 points separate those teams in the NASL. Now let's head to Bob's Boot Room, presented by Nike. Here are Bob Veal and Krissty Andaur.
Thank you, Cole. Bob, what a way it was for the Armada to end the spring season in an intense draw against the New York Cosmos.
Yeah, I'd like to look at it as 2 halves, that game. It was a great game. But let's look at it in 2 halves. Let's take a clip from the first half, and then we'll go to the second and back to the first. This is the first half where they closed us down very quickly. You look at players marking in front of the board. Every player from the Armada was marked during that sequence, so there was nowhere to play the ball. So they came very close to us. Let's look at the second half. Look at it. Players they play a triangle here, little quick pass, and the last ball was a little bit too much, but they got more room to move there. Now let's look at the first half again. 1, 2, 1 again, and then a little ball out to Jumel. Just a little bit too far for him, but again, 1-2s in the box and running at them.
Very fast-paced soccer.
You'll see this again here. This is a little pass out to the right here, and then the cross in, too close to the goalkeeper, so the goalkeeper collects it. But it was a game of two halves, where the second half they gave us so much room to play. Now, they didn't give us that. We made that by fast running at them, and getting rid of the ball quick.
Well, thank you so much, Bob. The Armada now with a little break before their international friendly on June 27th against Boca Juniors. Cole?
All right, thanks, guys. Straight ahead, Andy Kidd and David Hayes join us for the Analyst Roundtable. We'll talk about what's to come for the Armada in the fall season. Stick around. More Armada Kickoff straight ahead.
The Armada Social Rewards program is a great way to stay connected with the team via social media. Just go online at armadasocialrewards.com, create an account, and start earning free gifts. Like, tweet, tag, and start earning those tokens. Each week, we pick a random winner, and congratulations to Abby Miller. You've won 2 tickets to the first ever international friendly for the Armada against Boca Juniors on June 27th. And now let's head over to the roundtable presented by Subway. Cole?
Players that you can switch around, and we're going to be very strong.
We saw a lot of different players, a lot of different lineups.
All right, thank you, guys. Here on the Analyst Roundtable presented by Subway, Andy Kidd, David Hayes. Guys, let's talk about what the second half of the Armada's match against the Cosmos showed you. What did it tell you, Andy?
I think it just affirmed what we thought we knew about the Armada going into that game, and actually at the beginning of the season, that we can score quickly, we can score in bunches, and we can play with anybody, but we just haven't been that consistent with it. If we can be consistent going into the fall and find ways to score goals and not go 2 games or 3 games without scoring, I think the sky's the limit for what the Armada can do in the fall.
For us to go in there, go down, and then score, it just shows that we are a threat offensively. We need to get together defensively.
The Armada will face Boca Juniors a week from Saturday, the Argentinian powerhouse. What can the Armada gain from that at this point of the season?
I think from a team perspective and a development perspective, now you get a game during the break where you're not just sitting for 2 weeks, which they wouldn't just sit, but still you get to play a game against a competitive side. But I like it from a franchise standpoint. You're going to have people that come out to watch this game because you have Boca Juniors who have an international name. That are going to come out to see them play, and then they may not have seen the Armada yet. They may not have come out to a game, but they come out to this and they see that Armada plays an attractive style of football as well. So I'm excited for that for the franchise as well.
I'm going to give you the magic wand. You can add one type of player for the Armada for the second half, for the fall season. What kind of player do you want to add to this roster?
I think we need a leader. I don't know who that is, but it might be on our team. Somebody's not saying something, and you're just letting things go. And I think somebody needs to step up and be a leader. And it might be on our team, and I hope it is. And it might be Flores, or it might, somebody needs to step up and say, "This is the way we're going to do things. This isn't good enough, and let's go in the second half and get this title."
Yeah, and I'd take that a step further. A leader that also potentially, if I had a magic wand, would be that center back that is organizing a defense, that's barking out orders, that doesn't mean that we don't have strong players in there, but, and I would love to see somebody that's maybe a little bit bigger, gives us a presence in the air, maybe can come up on set pieces. I'm kind of tired of hearing about the size disadvantage that we have in every game. And guess what? We scored on a corner kick, inside the 18 with 2 minutes left. So, we had a player that could come up out of the back and then help us defensively and organize and be that leader in the back that's making sure we don't get counterattacked on, that we have our support and our numbers back when we're when we're pushing numbers forward. So that would be my magic wand, is maybe just this big central defender that is barking out orders, that is that leader that Dave's talking about.
Andy Kidd, David Hayes, thanks so much.
Thank you.
When we come back, we'll take a look at some highlights from one Armada player, Sean Nicklaw, getting it done for his national team, Guam. Stick around. More to come straight ahead right here on Armada Kickoff.
Fall Fall season packs are now on sale, and you can still get the same perks as season ticket owners, as low as $99 for the whole entire pack, which includes the international friendly against Boca Juniors on the 27th and 10 home matches, including the fall home opener against the New York Cosmos on July 18th. Call 844-2-ARMADA or online at Armada. Let's head into the social media world, where Armada players and fans are active every single day. It's been quite the week for players and fans, and here's some of that. A photo from Adam from Section 904 tweeted out, awaiting the arrival of the players at the airport. Russell, a former Australian A-League player, just like Marcos Flores, tweeted this photo of his kids and Flores after the New York match. Pascal Millions shared his sincere emotions after an intense match against the Cosmos. Kartik tweeted, their new Armada kits are arguably the best kits in American pro soccer. And Section 904 supporters shared this photo of them with their new kits, both home and away jerseys. And Cole, I mean, how nice are these new kits? I think my favorite might be the away.
I was having a hard time deciding which ones I like better. I think with the white shorts, I like the one with the white top, the away jersey. But just as a shirt to wear, as a fan or something, I like the blue top.
The blue.
But the gold for special occasions.
Well, Marcos Flores liked the gold.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe you guys can match and wear it around Jacksonville.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll be happening. Yeah, we'll coordinate so we can wander around and show things off. No doubt about it. Remember, you can get the latest on the Armada online at armadafc.com, on the radio on the Armada Soccer Show Fridays at 3 on Sports Radio 930. You can also hear Bob Veal and me every Monday on the Armada Monday podcast. That's on armadafc.com.
And be sure to get your tickets for the Armada versus Boca Juniors a week from Saturday at Everbank Field. That's going to be a really, really good match. That's our show for today. Thanks for watching. We leave you with the highlights of Guam's World Cup qualifier victory over India. Armada defender Sean Nicklaw played the role of hero, assisting his brother Travis on the decisive goal. Enjoy. I'm Krissty Andaur.
And I'm Cole Pepper. We'll see you next time.
Here comes Sean Nicklaw. Travis